Good morning. Myself Rahul Mehta and this is our group X. It consists of Anne, Ayo, Benjamin, Caesar, Adi and myself. Next is the agenda of this group presentation. The first is the company background, then comes the external and internal analysis, the company analysis, Aston Martin World which is a product, and finally the conclusion and recommendation. Company background. Aston Martin is a British independent manufacturer of luxury sports car and grand tourers. It was founded in 1913 by Robert Bamford and Lionel Martin. It gets its name from the surname of Lionel and from the racecourse Aston Clement racetrack which is located in Hertfordshire, England. Andy Palmer is the current president and group CEO of Aston Martin. He took his post from October 2014 and is still the president of Aston Martin. Aston Martin's headquarters is currently located in Gaydon, Warwickshire. According to the annual reports, the sales rose by 25% last year and reached to 1.097 million GBP in 2018. Aston Martin has been a part of James Bond series from the very start. From the first James Bond movie till the current day James Bond movie, Aston Martin has been a part of all the movies. And next comes the part of Benjamin, which is the internal and external analysis.
Hello, my name is Benjamin and I'm going to present the external and internal analysis of Aston Martin to you. The main external factor in the car industry are the changes in trends, which are triggered by the growth of emerging markets such as the BRIC states, like Brazil, Russia, China and India, the change in customer needs through the rise of environmental friendly manner. Today, the people are thinking in a green way and try to act in a green way as an effect, and even Aston Martin is adapting to the new needs. They are building an electric car. Another point is the rise of the data-driven insights currently that lead companies to optimize in many aspects of their businesses and gain more profits by artificial intelligence, big data analytics, or the Internet of Things. The graph on the left side shows the global car sales in millions between the year 2017 and 2018, and it illustrates a decline, which is also a justification for the new trends or maybe upcoming trends and growing trends. Moving to the Porter's 5 forces, the potential new entry is low due to the massive capital investment to operate in the market and the niche market where Aston Martin operates. The threat of substitute is also low, caused by the different need of customers and self-expression and satisfaction. The bargaining power of buyers and suppliers are moderate, and this is also due to the niche market. You don't need as much suppliers as a mass car producer, and also have less buyers as a mass car producer, and that leads to be moderate in the bargaining power. The competitive rivalry is very high. It is also caused by the niche market. You have only a few competitors such as Bentley, Porsche, Maserati, Ferrari, a few more like Rolls-Royce and Lamborghini, and they're trying to get the market share because they have the same customers, and they try to gain the profit and optimize the way of business. And that is why Aston Martin needs to diversify the portfolio product and look for another potential markets. Moving to the internal analysis, the financial resources Aston Martin had a huge loss, which amounting to around 57 million pounds, caused by the increase in expenses. It is because some shareholders wanted the money back. They had to written off the shares in the past year. Also, the sales to dealers declined by 19% in Europe and over 17% in the UK in the first 6 months in 2019. The physical resources of Aston Martin is very strong because they have a worldwide tangible assets of 312.5 million pounds, and also the engine of the V8 engine is very innovative through to the partnership with Mercedes-Benz. The intangible resource is also a strength of Aston Martin because they are over 100 years old. Yeah, they founded 100 years ago. They have an innovative and big knowledge and skills in the design team, and they have a big network and partnership across 53 countries with 162 dealers in 2018. The human resources is also a strength in our point of view because of the successful employment program, which in 2018 they had 50 new apprentices and 27 new graduates, and also try to apply and to adapt the unique culture of Aston Martin to the new employees. And overall, they have 2,532 employees worldwide. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.
Moving on from the internal analysis, I will now be discussing the company analysis, which comprises of corporate level strategy and business level strategy. In terms of corporate level strategy, this will aid in seeing how Aston Martin's overall scope and vision and how they intend to achieve these objectives. Aston Martin in 2015 embarked on a second century plan with 3 phases. The first phase was stabilization. The new leadership team was one of the strategies, a clear growth plan, and secure financing that should lead to a sustainable luxury business. This objective is claimed to be completed by Aston Martin in the year 2017. The second phase was core strengthening. This included an all-new GT and sports car range, the deployment of the special strategy. They plan on releasing 7 core models by the year 2022. This means that a new model will come out every year. This means that the strategy is a 7x7x7. The production and launch of the new Vantage and Superleggera was the last strategy. Portfolio expansion covers phase 3. This included the 7 core models expected by the year 2022, the second manufacturing plant in Wales, which is already built, optimized capacity, and a fully electric vehicle capability, which is formed by Aston Martin's new partners. In terms of business level strategy, this helps in discovering how a company positions itself against competitors and the details of how it intends on achieving its objectives. In terms of this, we'll be looking at Ansoff's matrix, which has 4 distinct strategies, being focus, cost leadership, differentiation, and Aston Martin's chosen strategy, which is focus differentiation. We believe that Aston Martin's chosen strategy is focus differentiation because they have a niche market. They tend to focus as design as an element of their business strategy, and this is proven by their price and their position in the current market. Next, we'll be looking at the SWOT analysis. Firstly, in the strengths category, we have the innovative and high technological features, strong brand image through clever marketing, highly designed engineering and design team. This covers the intangible resources that are available to Aston Martin, and proper use of intangible resources can lead to sustained competitive advantage within the market. In terms of weaknesses, we have low available capital to be invested and low market penetration. The automotive industry domestically is in a decline, which is negative for Aston Martin, and Mercedes-Benz also own a 5% stake within Aston Martin, where they provide the engine and certain components. In terms of opportunities, we have the opportunity to create a world luxury experience, promote and protect the British heritage through the Aston Martin brand, as well as create more partnerships that promote emerging relationships, as well creating new employment opportunities domestically and wherever we choose to start our product. The threats are the unstable political climate, being Brexit, the intense rivalry within the industry, which means that new players are constantly coming into the competition, the price inflation in terms of the currency, and as we spoke about the intangible resources and tangible, these can be taken by the competitors, affecting our competitive advantage. For the chosen strategy born from the SWOT matrix, we have the weaknesses, opportunities. We believe that using our weaknesses to address an opportunity can help the sustainability of the Aston Martin by creating our Aston Martin world. We can take these benefits and incorporate them into the organization. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Adi, and now that we have analyzed the company and the industry that it's operating in, we will now be introducing our product. We call it the Aston Martin World, defined as a state-of-the-art exhibition complex, which will include various aspects of the Aston Martin, such as its history, automobile, a retail shop, manufacturing process of making an Aston Martin, an art gallery, its association with James Bond, and finally, some amusement. Before moving on to the product details, we'd like to state that yes, we are aware Aston Martin does have a similar existing building, which they call brand centers and heritage trust, but we believe that our product should be categorized as a new one because we will be combining both aspects of this establishment while also introducing other things as well. Moving on to the product details, first is the car model showroom. Here, various car models will be displayed ranging from the heritage such as DB4 and the modern models such as Valhalla. Second point is that high quality replicas should be used for heritage models because we are aware that acquiring an authentic one, can be very expensive. Third point is that cars to be displayed should be rotated once every few months in order to keep things exciting. Next is Aston Martin Museum and Gallery, which, as the name implies, will be showing the history of Aston Martin while also introducing or displaying design concept art of the company. So here, for example, past important event can be displayed here. Next is manufacturing process. This process will be shown on a big screen or by physical display. And it is important to note that this will not be a factory tour, but rather the physical display will be displayed in a way similar to how IKEA displays its products. Next is James Bond section, which we believe will be a great addition, seeing how the brand is very closely related to this fictional character. There will be a shop which sells, for example, memorabilia from the movies, character attire, shoes, or pants, can be anything, and finally, movie props from the movies, obviously, such as the car shown right here. Next is a luxury goods retail, which will sell, of course, as the name implies, luxury goods, which are actually already available to be purchased in the lifestyle store on the Aston Martin website. Next is some attraction and amusement. We believe that a modern amusement, such as a racing simulator, should provide entertainment while also still maintaining the high quality image of Aston Martin World. Now, other amusement might be added in the future, but for now, this is what we've set our eyes on.
Hi, I'm Anh. Now I will analyze more detail about our product. In terms of strengths, we believe because Aston Martin has strong brand name in the worldwide, so that can help Aston Martin World attract customer. And also, we believe our product is fit to second century brand strategy, which means diversify Aston Martin product portfolio. And also, one of the part of our service is the museum. So we believe we can build trust and gain self-funding from government. However, we believe Aston Martin World has low payback period because it needs time to gain customer brand awareness. And also because Aston Martin is the place people come to visit, so the sales depend on rate of register. We target 3 different customer groups. First is student. They are young, dynamic, want to be successful and own Aston Martin car in the future. They come to Aston Martin to see how great brand, and from that Aston Martin will build their interest about brand and make them become the potential customer in the future. The second group is car enthusiasts. They love brand car like Aston Martin, spend a lot of time in the forums, websites to discover everything related to the car. They come to Aston Martin World to discover the car history, to see the car connect to the James Bond and understand how great the brand. The third group customer is tourists. They can be family tourists, international or local tourists. They come to Aston Martin during that trip to gain a unique experience. In terms of product strategy, we target the market with Aston Martin has strong reputation and they own a big volume of loyalty customers like London, New York, Shanghai or Tokyo. We choose the method of entry as wholly owner strategy because we believe this strategy will have Aston Martin put their 100% of commitment to control a new product. For pricing strategy, for example in London, we charge £25 per emission and gain more money from the other activity like from retail, from the entertainment. And we believe through this product, Aston Martin will educate the customer how to rate the brand to help them understand more about the brand value and give them the unique experience. About competitor, in domestic market, we have the two different group of competitor. It's come from the factory tour by brand car like Jaguar, Bentley, or the car museum around the UK. And in international market, our competitor will be the car museum owned by other brand car like Ferrari in Italy or Porsche in Germany. Compared with them, Aston Martin World had high quality versus medium price. So we believe our product will have more competitive advantage. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ayo. I'm talking on the conclusion and the recommendation. Starting with the conclusion, Aston Martin is an iconic brand and it's known for its quality design and its quality products. Another factor is the limitation on its manufacturing capacity and available capital. Due to its operation as in a niche market with significant number of competitors, it is unable to really access so much, but as a result, it has a limiting factor on this. Then currently, Mercedes-Benz produces the engine for Aston Martin. This is another limiting factor. But another conclusion is the current hard time. Multiple losses during the last 3 years, which we could actually say as part of the contributing factors is the political climate, which is still unstable, the impact of Brexit affecting Aston Martin stocks. Then I'm moving on to the recommendation. We've looked into the analysis and we've seen that China, specifically in Shanghai, Tokyo, and even London, United Kingdom, are parts of the locations we've looked at, and we're considering UK as a target market for the state-of-the-art complex Aston Martin World. Another recommendation we've got is Aston Martin World should actually, from the corporate level strategy, look into diversification. So this is a way to also expand, not just expanding alone, also reaching out to the new and even the old customers of Aston Martin and creating a new experience through the invention of those products that we've actually analyzed and offered to Aston Martin. Then the third is requiring a lot of capital to start the project. It is not actually requiring a lot of capital. It is so inexpensive to get this project done, and most of the components needed is actually the replicas of Aston Martin projects and even some of the cars that has been used in James Bond, which is also part of Aston Martin projects, and a way to create experience for the car enthusiasts, the students, and even family members, and also those that will be willing to have the opportunity to ride, which is also part of the car enthusiasts, to ride on the Formula One racing, which is an experience which they would have. It is an added advantage. So I think these are part of the recommendations that we've offered for Aston Martin, and this come to the close of our presentation. Thank you.